And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So off we go then. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Shevchenko. Hullet.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Tomori wins the duel this time.
Modern football is full of power, pace and physicality, but there's a player out there who's managed to avoid...
Now the finish! Reinders. Now it's Abraham. Now it's Abraham. And he's had it nicked away. Shevchenko. Reinders. And it's Hullet. Well read, nice interception. A long ball by the goalkeeper. Now it's Hullet. Hullet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Abraham! Good read, needed to be. Ambrosini. Now it's Shevchenko.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And here's Abraham. First quarter of an hour gone. Pull it. Oh, and he's through the middle. It's a great ball. Has a go! He'll try to keep this alive. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And here's Shevchenko. He's tried one! Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Joao Felix. Hullet. Hullet! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Kaká can get it clear. Pass somewhat off target. Shevchenko. And he's straight offside. Shevchenko. He's got the shot away! Abraham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Kaká.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
No, that's been intercepted. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
He can run onto that. And he cuts out the supply.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Joao Felix. And the shot! Goal! Milan!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that would simply be inviting danger.
And it's Pirlo. Oh, that was vital.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rijkaard. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And Shevchenko! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we...
Bullet! Now, who's going to be first to this? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Shevchenko, and he was alert to it. 5 minutes till the break. And here's Abraham. Now it's Joao Felix. Reinders. Oh, well played, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Can he put it away? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Costa Curta, in with the challenge. And it's Shevchenko. He is through here. Joao Felix.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The ball has bounced loose now. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's 1 each. Milan get the ball rolling in the second half. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, easy pickings there. Shevchenko. Reinders. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Pull it, and that could set him on his way. It's a goal kick. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And no, that was never going to make it. Ambrosini. Kaká. Kaká! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Joao Felix. Good, strong midfield running here. And he's there to clear it. And he's only too happy to take that back. Pull it. Pirlo. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Chow spots it
80.113
and
spettatori.
intercepts. Kaka.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Shevchenko. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Costa Curta. Pullet. Tries to get it clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Keeper has taken decisive action. Joao Felix. Now it's Shevchenko. And he's picked out the run. Shevchenko is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And that is a little undercooked. He's in space and looking for options. Ambrosini, and it's Hullet. No way through. Short changes him with that pass. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Shevchenko, now it's Hullet. Dida catches it safely. Can he get it through? Oh, great chance!
Milan showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 21. Pirlo. Numero 28. Lasciano il campo per
Pops him off it and wins back the ball.
Il numero 80.
And it's Loftus-Cheek.
Il numero 27.
Now it's Rafael Leao.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Ronaldinho.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He won't be happy with that one. Nicely weighted ball. Cafu. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Ambrosini. Rafael Leao in acres of space out wide. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's gone back. Fofana! And that is doing no harm at all.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 23.
Milan making consecutive changes here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Gullit. There's the hit! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Milan take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Gullit. Gets it away. And the number on the board is 3. Maldini. Cafu is onto it in a flash. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Gullit. That has been cut short. And that's that. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for...
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And as you can see, we've already started here. He's shifting through the gears here. Lewandowski. He's got the shot away! Oh, the ball's run loose here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé, when it comes to building from the back. I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes, where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
OK, interesting. Araujo makes the interception. Gavi. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski! That is decidedly lacking.
Barcelona just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Koundé. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Loftus-Cheek. And it's Shevchenko. Picked out, decent hit! Oh, denied, brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He gets big! Balde gets it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, that's fabulous. Tomori did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Tomori gets across to intercept that. And here's Hullet. Abraham. Fofana kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Hullet. Fiddles it. Oh, shooting chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Milan have their second corner now. It's a mighty effort! He's done very well to get to that.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here, can he finish? Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. Abraham. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Great ball, and he's in here. Gavi. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Lewandowski. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably...
It's Lewandowski! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Lewandowski deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Loftus-Cheek. Pass is just off target. Balde. And Rafinha. Good play on the left-hand side here. He's looking to set free a runner. Abraham. Araujo cuts out the pass. Yamal. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pedri tries making a foray down the right. It's a sweet ball, that. Lewandowski. And here's Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Gavi! A real chance and a real let-off.
Barcelona really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Reinders. Oh, that's a key interception. Hullet. And Hullet! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Milan get their fourth corner. He's got full. That's another chance. Cleared away. And a shot. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Gavi. Oh, played right into his path. Gets a good foot in there. Good running, strong and purposeful. Has a shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. And we are up to the break.
Milan ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. That gets things going for the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Oh, perfectly measured that. Fofana. Abraham. Balde. Gavi. Reinders gets a foot in here. And it's Hullet. Shevchenko. Great hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Yamal. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. It's Pedri. Guardiola. Gavi. Oh, super find. He is through here. Baresi. And he's picked out the run. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Koundé. Hernandez does really well to win the ball there. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. And here's Shevchenko. Gavi. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now.
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Balde. Oh, they could break here. That looks a decent ball. Gavi, and he's managed to get free. Xiao getting this one clear. Barcelona have it. He's gone for goal! And that is wildly off target.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Fofana, and still we await the first breakthrough. Shevchenko. Reinders, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Can he get it through? Hit into the acrobatic effort! Oh, what has happened here? He's had a hit! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective. Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Balde. He's played him through. Rafinha showing good feet. Abraham. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11, el dorsal 9 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 10, el dorsal 18. Se va a realizar un cambio de
Fofana
jugadores.
really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever...
Chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
Balde. Ferran Torres is herring after that one. Joao Felix. Pinches it off. Bullet! Just sails past the upright.
Bullet probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Rafael Leao. Joao Felix. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Milan showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all there is.
Hits one! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They're up to 5 corners now. Pass somewhat off target. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Hernandez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. And it's a poor one. And that has gone straight into touch. Ferran Torres. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Quality ball. No luck with that dink over the top. And here's Rafael Leao. Very nicely done. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Pedri to Guardiola. Nicely weighted ball. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 6 será sustituido por el dorsal.
So our quest to find the winner continues. Koundé, Yamal, showing great feet there. Abraham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ferran Torres. There's the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Barcelona were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Koundé gets over and intercepts.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And Shevchenko! Oh, what about that? Finally, finally, finally! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. And here's Ferran Torres. Balde is charging up on the overlap. Oh, easy pickings there. Pedri, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Just too much on that. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. De Jong, Ferran Torres. Half-time, extra time. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama?
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 19. El dorsal 4.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner?
El dorsal 5.
This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it. And now for the final act. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And here's Dani Olmo. He's found a way through. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
So what can they conjure from this one? Great chance here to level it up. Pedri. De Jong wins the duel this time. Rafael Leao. Shot a goal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Bullet has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Ferran Torres. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Defending was strong and firm. That has not gone well. Look at the space. Tries a shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Martinez. Ferran Torres.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Dani Olmo.
Barcelona have a simple task to find something to sustain now and keep the pressure on.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
De Jong. Big chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Milan can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Your final thoughts, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que en la tienda oficial del estadio podrán encontrar todo tipo de objetos relacionados con nuestro equipo.
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. Chance for the header! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he's there to get it away. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Rice. Odegaard providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, he's found him in space! Alexander-Arnold deals with that comfortably.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nunez did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And here's Torres. Odegaard! That was superb goalkeeping.
Odegaard is offering a wry smile there.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Nunez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that's beautifully weighted. So we're still where we started right now. Darwin can be a real threat inside the box. Adams. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's well spotted. Aim forwards. Can he get onto this? There's the shot! And he's found the net!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely.
Tries a shot! Pau Torres gets it clear. And it's De Bruyne.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space. Well, he's tried one! Missed by a fraction. And he cuts out the supply. Mohamed Salah. De Bruyne. Big chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipating.
And Torres! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Fernando Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. Fiddles it through.
There they go, hunting again.
Alexander-Arnold is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right.
Now the finish! They are rampant! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Deftly out wide. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's found support out wide. And there's green grass ahead of him. Hits one! It's a goal kick. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. That is a great pick-out. Decent hit! He has done it! They're back within reach!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So is this real chance? Interesting ball. Chiesa. He is through here.
Adams cuts out the pass.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Darwin. And here's Torres. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah making good progress on the right-hand side. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And there's the end of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Liverpool are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1.
Substitution in progress.
That gets things going for the second half. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, it's come loose. Got a shot away. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. He scored! And he is just ripping it up! And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Liverpool grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Here's found. Great chance! Now, how often do you see that?
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. And he welcomes it in. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, great header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Havertz. Havertz just loves to go forward whenever he can. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
Well, distance doesn't dissuade him. He has the requisite power.
Chiesa was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Mohamed Salah. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now Ødegaard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Threads one in.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Darwin. There's no flag. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit...
He's going for goal! Smashing save, really good save that.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Let's a look and place it forward. Salah, looking for the run. Good read, needed to be.
Substitution on the field, number 24.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Number 17.
He saw the danger and he went crashing in. And now they can spring out of defence.
Coming on the field, number 5.
Merino. Now what about a counter-attack?
Isaac. Number 10.
And it's the goalkeepers to claim.
Number 11, McAllister.
Can he spark a counter here? Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Haaland! It's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Oh, the contact was fantastic. Right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Darwin. Oh, easy pickings there. That is a great pick out. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Shapes to shoot! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. McAllister, Konate, Rodri, Bernardo Silva, Palmer charging forward, the ball at his feet. Nunez, he's felt Nunez! Rice. Bernardo Silva was in no mood for any of that. Palmer. And it's Salah. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rice. Torres. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Fernando Torres. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Now this could be a chance. There's the shot! That's another chance! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And yes, it's him again. Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, what a climb! And he's found the net! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Oh, that's a key interception. Bernardo Silva, and it's Fernando Torres, and here's Nunez.
Nunez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Salah. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Konate.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Palmer. Alexander-Arnold. Ball's gone out of play. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And it's Fernando Torres. And here's Nunez. Nunez! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Nunez is offering a wry smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Cleared away. Van der Ven. And now a sudden chance to counter. Has a shot! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And he cuts out the supply. Ruben Dias. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Liverpool are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And here's Mohamed Salah.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. Konate. Back into the middle.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
He's gone for goal! And somehow it stayed out. Palmer. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Darwin. And there's green grass ahead of him. Palmer! And that has been clubbed away. Mohamed Salah
has been indicated.
And through to the goalkeeper. Well, nicely intercepted. Nunez. Alisson catches it. And it's half-time here. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2-1.
By the gates. I'm sure they will make
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And we're off again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Palmer. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ødegaard.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Konate. Just eases him off the ball. He's through here. Bernardo Silva is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Torres. And Torres! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Saka.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. Fernando Torres, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Darwin, he's away! There are Nunez! Oh, he hit that sweetly. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And it's Salah.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Palmer.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Van Dijk. Number 37, Van de Ven. Number 7,
And
Bernardo
that is
Silva.
expertly dealt with.
Coming on the field, number 24, Ibrahim.
And here's Torres.
Number 5, William Saliba.
Played back in.
Number
Fernando
16,
Torres.
Rodri.
Goalkeeper's ball. McAllister, Saka providing an outlet on that flank. The pass has gone astray. Deftly away. And he's there to retrieve it. Ødegaard. That's going to go a long way. Adams spots it and intercepts. Oh, it's come loose.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That is a great ball. He's got full. He's got a goal. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
McAllister. Oh, he's found support out wide. Ødegaard. Mohamed Salah. Odegaard. Can he finish? A real chance!
To McAllister.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Rodri gets over and intercepts.
Adams.
Promptly onto that, and that is that.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Back into the middle. Now it's Darwin. He's free, he has got space. Oh, that was vital. Rice. And it's Fernando Torres. And time is up. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. The end of the game.
It is now
Reflections?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparation.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mohamed Salah, oh, that's hit one! And he has kept it out somehow.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's had a shot! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, that's well seen too. That has been knocked clear. Whatever he had in mind, that... Odegaard! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
There's the hit! There's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Nunez. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? Liverpool have themselves a chance from the spot to turn a deficit into a lead. The comeback is complete. Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Liverpool get themselves into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue.
It's Salah! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
That has not gone well. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Decent hit! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then...
Madison!
Diaz.
Oh, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. He is through here. Oh, well played. Ederson can pick that up. Well, they could break here. Now it's Zaha. No, that's been intercepted. Half an hour played now.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Wriggles his way through. Torres! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Ball's gone out of play. Darwin. Vardiol. That is good alertness. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Torres. Nunez's cross. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Liverpool have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Darwin. Now it's Zaha. And this is... Oh, it's a clear foul and the referee's got a decision to make. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box and it is just a free kick. Van Dijk has been sent off for that. Has a goal! Superb goal! So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that was very necessary. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's got away. He's found some... It's Salah! De Bruyne.
3 minutes added time.
Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Fernando Torres.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
It's a pretty loose pass. Maddison. Salah. Now it's Darwin. And he's found a way past. Nunez! Oh, the ball's come. Oh, what has happened here? And we hit half-time. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Today.
Here we go again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Can he finish? finish! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Nunez deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Adams is there to clear. Looking for the runner. Fernando Torres. Diaz. He won't be happy with that one. Mohamed Salah. He's played him through. And he's managed to get free. Drives it in. Good read, needed to be. De Bruyne.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Zakaria.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Big chance! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He's in, surely! Rice tries to clear. And it's Salah. Who do you, Jim, see make... Nunez! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Nunez is offering a right smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And the cutback. And now a sudden chance to counter. Matheus Nunes. Here's Doku. Matheus Nunes succumbs to the pressure. And he's picked out the run. And now the breakaway. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. And now they can spring out of defence. De Bruyne, Fernando Torres, Guardiola is there to clear. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Doku. Oh, and he's through the middle. Well read. And the danger is averted. Shot a goal! Goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive.
Shapes to shoot!